Today's lesson is describing number patterns. When you think of number patterns, you probably think of a problem like this. Describe the number pattern. Find the next two terms. So we have 2, 5, 8, 11. Clearly, the number pattern is simply that we add 3, and therefore the next two terms would be 14 and 17. However, let's take this up to the 8th grade level now. Same problem, okay? But now we want to find the 10th term in the sequence. Not the next two, the 10th. Now you could go through and do 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17 and keep going and count until you get to the 10th term. But there is a shortcut. And here's that shortcut. If you use this formula, A of n equals A plus the quantity n minus 1 times D, you will be able to figure out any term. So the 10th term, the 15th term, the 100th term, whatever they ask for, instead of having to list out all the numbers. Now, what do these numbers stand for? Well, A is easy to remember because it's the first term. Okay, A is the first letter of the alphabet. So what's the first term in this sequence? Well, the sequence starts off with a 2, so we would plug in a 2 in place of A. N stands for the term number. That's the term number that we're looking for. So since the question asks for the 10th term, we are going to plug in 10 in place of n. And then D stands for the common difference. The common difference is simply the change, the describing the pattern like we did earlier. So we already said that it's plus 3. So since the change is 3, that will go in place of D. So that would look something like this. 2 in place of A, 10 in place of N, and 3 in place of D. And then you would simply solve this using order of operations. So here's the problem laid out. Of course, we would do parentheses first, and 10 minus 1 would be 9, which is what I did right here. And then we have multiplication, so we would need to multiply 9 times 3, which is 27. And last, we would add 2 plus 27 and get 29. That means that the 10th term is 29. And if you test it, you start with those numbers, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. If you go through all the way to the 10th term, you will discover that 29 is indeed the 10th term in that sequence. That's it for today, guys. Bye-bye.